Hello my friends, how are you today? Today this video is going to be mostly talking video, not playing. And the topic of this video will be I sold one of my pianos. I always have two pianos because one I need on my studio, one I need on the with the band on the rehearsal and everything. And at my mom's house, let's say, I'm living in Jerusalem and my mom's live near Tel Aviv, place called the Zoo. So I'm sorry I'm eating, but this is basically this is a snack, and I'm a little bit hungry, and this is before Shabbat. I already blessed this beastie before I started to eat it. So anyway, so the deal is you need to see it yourself to understand what's going on. There are new pianos. As the people that knows me knows, I'm a big fan of Kawai pianos and Casio and Korg. Okay? But the two companies I'm bashing usually are Yamaha and Roland. Roland for the sounds and the direction they are going with this moduling piano, and a little bit on the action that it is sluggish. And Yamaha that they don't have any piano engine in their pianos, on their stage pianos, okay? Except the P515. None of the portable pianos have a piano engine like string resonance. So anyway, this is the company I'm using. I'm buying from Thomann in Germany because the prices are very good for me and here in Israel. But I leave the prices on, let's go to American dollars, okay? Let's go to American dollars. Let's say American dollars. Okay, save. Now, it's all about what you want and how it works, okay? Because if you are going to Roland, first of all, let's talk about Roland. Why Roland? What happened to me that I started to talk about Roland? As the people knows me, knows that I am a, sorry, let's fix the sound, okay? That I am a magnificent guy, very resourceful, no, that I love pianos, okay? So I had many pianos, and many of them you can see on my channel, my YouTube channel. So I used to have a Roland also, the RD800. I loved it, but after I got the Kawai MP7 and the MP7 SE afterwards, I decided that I don't want to go back to the Roland piano sounds. Even though they were good, but they are not good as... I blamed this technology of modeling, pure modeling, let's say, without samples. And I decided that this, with myself, this is not my cup of tea, this piano. So I left Roland. But lately, Roland bring the FP30X with this X series and things like that. So I started to think about them as my field, let's say, keyboard, my gigging keyboard, because at my studio I always preferred Kawai, the Kawai MP7, because the weight is not an issue on studio so much as on gigging. So, and there isn't something that wins Kawai pianos. So anyway, the story is that the Kawai, sadly, does not support audio interface in their instruments. And me, I love to play many pianos. I love to play my VST pianos. And the only two companies that include audio interface are Yamaha and Kawai. Yamaha and Roland. So Yamaha from the P515 and above have a audio interface. So you can mute the internal sound by making the local on or off. And then you can use the speakers of your piano or even the outputs of your piano to stream through the VST from your computer. So you can go basically with your computer and your piano to every venue and play whichever piano you want. You are not locked with the internal piano of your piano. And this is the problem with the other companies, that you need to use cables and or audio interface, and you cannot use it. Anyway, that's why I started to think, because the FP30 and 60 and RD88 and the new Phantom O series, all of these got sample-based pianos and not moduled pianos. They don't have the moduled engine, the V piano engine. That's why their piano, it sounds better to me. I just went, did a video. I went to the dealer here in Israel, in Jerusalem, and played on the Roland, and they are feeling good. I can say that the Roland felt more premium, much more premium even than this Casio PX S3000. It just felt more premium. Everything about it. Yes, the key touch is sluggish, but this is not a big deal. I'm not a fast player. I'm not a concert player. This is not a big deal for me. It's okay for me, personally. And of course, the internal speakers and the fact that this keyboard can become my portable studio, in fact, the only company with decent speakers. So this is a problem. I wish someone would not call now, but let's wait for a few seconds and eat some snack. Okay, so let's go on. Where have we been? So the prices. Now, the RD is the flagship series of Roland. They put the best pianos. Of course, they will not put their best pianos on the FP30X. So I guess if there is a difference in the piano samples, it's behalf the RD88. And I heard the pianos, they are sound good, and the keyboard felt good. And it's a little bit fatty, little bit bulky than the Casio, let's say, and the Kawai. But still, it sounds good, that the speakers are better than this. Because of the placement, I like the speakers here, but I like better the speakers on the Kawai. Even it was 7 watt, or the Roland, let's say the Roland is 11 watt side, so it's much better. I'm talking about the FP30X. But the 6 watt on the 6 watt side, 12 watt on the RD, it's not bad. And usually I'm always using studio speakers. So it's not a big deal for me, but it's something you can play with. You know, you can use headphones and have a mobile studio everywhere. And the new Phantom O is very interesting me, because when you are buying this machine, you are getting, in fact, the RD88, almost the same weight, maybe 1 kilo more, but you are got all the features of a workstation. You've got the pads. You've got everything. You've got sequencer. You've got audio interface. 4 audio in or 3 audio in, 4 audio out. It's amazing, and it's not very expensive. So because now let's listen. RD88. Let's see how much it cost, okay? So here you can see RD88, $1,000, okay? Now let's see the FP30, FP30X, okay? Wow, it's significantly cheaper. Wow, it's only $570. This is unbelievably cheap. This is unbelievably cheap. This is a great bargain. Anyway, I'm tending, in shekels they are giving other price. So in shekels I saw there is a difference of the $150. So I decided to went with the RD. If I will go on one of them and not the Phantom O, okay? And now one of my subscribers just bought the Kawai ES120. And if you see the price is $120, $700, which is a very good price. Okay? And the Kawai ES520 is $400 more. No, in shekels it looks like 220 shekels versus. Never mind, I decided to go with this one. It's better deal. But no, in dollars here it looks very cheap. In fact. Anyway, I would go with the Kawai ES520 because it's got better speakers and almost the same weight, you know. And the slimness is not the issue for me. Only the weight. And this is almost the same weight as the ES120. I love that both of them got an upright sample. Also the 520 and also the 120. So this is amazing because the upright sample of Kawai is amazing. And I plan to buy this one. This is the truth. Instead of the PXS 1100 that I sold. This was my first initial plan. But then I thought about the RD88. And I know this is a better solution, but I have no audio. If it was with audio interface, I can skip the pitch bend and the mod will own the features, but at least, you know, audio so I can play other pianos than the Kawai inside. And this is a big advantage of Roland, and I think that the Roland is more suitable to my lifestyle and the fact that I'm a gigging pianist. Not so much lately, but this is the goal for me. That's why I'm buying the slim pianos, the lightweight pianos, because for me the mobility of the piano is very important. That's why I still didn't buy a acoustic piano to my home. I'm planning to do so, but this is the end of the video. So that's why. And the pianos from Roland on the RD and the Phantom O and the FP30X and the 60X, in fact, are sound decent, are sound good. And the fact that you can use the Roland with other piano sound from your computer, this is a big advantage. A big advantage. And the prices are almost like the Kawai. Yes, the Kawai samples and key touch is better. I agree. But the Roland is more durable and in the features have more features than the Kawai. Especially the feature of the audio the audio interface built in. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. It's a game changer because this is makes your internal sound not the most important thing with this keyboard, because now you can use this keyboard 10 years from now because you can play always a better pianos. And this is just an instrument with keyboard, MIDI action, and speakers. And the Kawai, as good as they are, 10 years from now, the pianos, I guess, will be much, much more high resolution than today. Even though we are got to the place that the resolution is so high that you can hear the real piano, in fact, already today. So this is the end of the video. This is what I want to talk about. So I'm considering the Kawai 520, and of course I'm considering to go back. I will go back to my MP7 SE, I guess, but I don't know if just now, because I want to keep my journey with pianos, and I think I will add with the RD88. I will end with the RD88 and the Kawai MP7 SE, and the RD will be for the stage, and the RD will be for the stage, and the Kawai will be for the studio. This is my plan, basically. Maybe it will be different. Maybe I will go with the Phantom O, and then it will be on the studio, and I will keep this Casio for the stage, or replace it with RD88. Thank you for listening. Sorry for this way. Bye bye. Shabbat Shalom.